Hi, this is Sunday here, Marketing Boss Pro, and I just wanted to drop in and give you a couple of tips for today. And so we are going to talk about how to grab them in the biscuit headlines for your ads, for your posts, for your emails, so that you get more engagement and more opens based on the amazing headline that you set. So we're going to go over 4 tips that I've got that are going to grab the attention of your reader such that they're going to want to open up whatever you have to say in your emails, in your ads, or even in your post. Okay, so here's the first tip. The first tip is that you want to ask a question in your headline. So compelling questions that ask, what are you going to do with XYZ? Or how do you do XYZ? So let me give you an example. A great headline for this post would be, how do you grab attention for your email readers, right? So the reason why questions are great ways to grab attention is because it appeals to people's problems, right? So you want to have a headline that's going to appeal to their problem, and with the question, it naturally identifies the problem and then lets you actually provide a solution. And for those who are new to writing your own headlines or creating compelling headlines, being able to get your reader's attention through identifying a problem and then giving an illusion or an indication that you're going to have a solution is a great way to get someone's attention. So just like the example that I gave you, how do you grab attention for your email list so that you can get more opens? The problem is that you need to grab attention. You know that you're having a problem grabbing attention. And the solution is that we want to get you more email opens, right? So number one reason or way to get great headlines is to ask a question. All right, the number 2 way to do that is to do this simple formula that I've created, which is use commanding words, great imagery, and quality copy. And so all that really means is that you want to be really clear about what you want the end user to do. So get my, or grab my, or do this. You want commanding words. You don't want to be elusive in the words or the terminology that you use when you are putting together an attention-grabbing headline. Great imagery. So obviously, we are very visual people, and so the best way to ensure that you're going to get someone's attention, even with your headline, is to have an amazing headline with great imagery. And then the minute that they open up said piece of content, you want to make sure that those first couple of lines are compelling, great words on paper, right? So the headline is important, but if there's just a snippet of information, like particularly when you open up an email, usually that second thing that shows up in the email to let someone know what the indication of what the email is going to be about, that sort of secondary headline or secondary text is as critical as the headline itself. All right, so number 3 is that you want to offer value. And what does that mean? You want to be able to clearly identify in your headline how you are going to make your reader's life easier, how you're going to make it better, or you're going to make it more exciting, right? So again, that headline needs to cater to the problem, provide a solution in a very quick and easy to consume way. So the 4th and final reason, and I'm going to make this short, is that numbers really help people process information quickly. So when you see headlines that say 5 great ways or 5 tips, or, my favorite is 5 or 3 or 7. So usually when I do headlines, I do them in the odd numbers, because people's minds are are conditioned to consume numbers easily, but when you add an odd number, it makes them think, right? Even numbers, I don't know why, are easier for our brains to consume, and they don't stand out. So odd numbers stand out much more than even numbers. So I always use, if I'm going to use a number, I use 3, 5, or 7, because it's it lets the reader know that it's going to be easy and quick to consume, right? If you start talking 27, 37, right? That lets the user know that that's going to take a little bit more time to consume than 3 or 5 or even 7 tips. All right, so that's all I have in terms of 4 amazing ways for you to get grab them in the biscuit headlines for your emails, for your posts, or any social media engagement that you have. This is Sunday Gardner, the marketing boss, and I look forward to talking to you soon.